you all the way from Miami, Florida, USA. We've got with us Alexa Oliver, who is one of the team leaders at the Motivational Missionary Tour. Alexa, good morning and welcome to IETV Trinidad and Tobago. And we're very pleased to have this telephone interview with you. Hello?
Thank you.
It's great to have you.
We hear you. We're here.
Excellent. So I would like to say a very good morning to you. It's nice to have you on our television station, IETV, where we continue to empower people via education. And we are also here with Indra Rupnarayan this morning, who has partnered with you with regards to the workshop that you're going to come to Trinidad for from the 17th to the 23rd. But before we talk about the workshop and the great work that you're coming to Trinidad to do, perhaps you can tell us a little bit about, your nonprofit organization, which is the Motivational Missionary Tour. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes. Thank you for inviting me this morning, and we're really excited to go to Trinidad and be able to share all the knowledge and all the training that we've acquired over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
We started our nonprofit organization, Motivational Missionary, in 2004, but previously to that, we were actually in Belize, and we noticed some billboards that had careful with human trafficking on the border of Guatemala.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to the hotel room and we saw commercials on human trafficking. We're like, oh my gosh, they have such problems in these countries.
Yeah.
And then I got back to the United States and I was part of the IETV Chamber of Congress. I was on the board, and Homeland Security came in to give us a presentation telling us that Miami was number 3. And I was like, what? I felt like such a dumb American at that point, thinking, wow, those things only happen in other countries, not in ours. And it turns out that Miami is a very, very dangerous city for human trafficking. Some statistics say number 2, some say number 3 here in the U.S.
Right.
So I thought, I went to Homeland Security and I said, so who's teaching the children? And he said, well, we don't have funding for that. And I said, well, I want to be involved. So at that point, Valerie and I got heavily involved in learning about it, prevention, everything that we can get our hands on to teach us. And relationships with Valerie and I are part of a task force here in South Florida called the South Florida Human Trafficking Task Force.
Yeah.
And we go to all the streets by universities and law enforcement, and we try to get as much information, the latest statistical information on what's going on to prevent and what we can do to help with this.
Mm-hmm.
But along our journey, we've also started teaching modules on bullying, because we were bullied a couple of years ago. As a corporation, we were bullied.
Mm-hmm.
And also we got certified in prevention of sexual assault.
Right.
Which is another big problem that happens with our youth.
Yes.
So we are very passionate about this South. I'm going to give a little rundown on motivational missionaries and your deal on it.
What are some of the countries, where are some of the countries that you have visited and you've actually had workshops in terms of educating and empowering and dealing with the children one-on-one and some of the issues that they are facing?
We've had the pleasure of being able to work in Belize, Jamaica, Bermuda, here in the U.S., and hopefully very soon in Trinidad.
Let's talk about the success rate and the experiences that you would have had in those countries.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Could you give us some insight with regards to the success that you would have had working in those countries, doing your workshops there? Tell us a little bit about the success rate and how you've been able to capitalize on educating and empowering the youth there so that they can have the tools to work with for survival.
We've had really great success in building relationships with all of the children that we work with. In fact, from our first tour in Belize, we still get contacted by the children that we taught on social media, and they're constantly reaching out for advice and mentoring and questions and things like that. Not long ago when we were in Jamaica, we actually had some girls come up to us right after the presentation to talk about what their experience has been and asking for some advice where they can get some help for what situations they were dealing with as well.
Yeah. Would this be your first visit to Trinidad and Tobago?
Would this be what, I'm sorry?
Your first visit to Trinidad and Tobago?
Technically, yes.
Good.
I've been there only to the airport a couple years ago, and it's where I met a very dear friend of mine.
Okay.
So technically for the team, it would be a first time to get to know your country. And let me tell you, we have heard so many amazing things, especially yesterday. They were telling me about all these really beautiful places, natural wonders that you have. And we're very excited to get to know the people and the food and the culture and everything there, and get hugs from the children.
Great. We're also looking forward to you coming, and of course you'll explore a little bit and enjoy, like you say, we do have one of the wonders of the world, and that's the Pitch Lake River. When we think of Trinidad and Tobago, as Trinidadians, we don't appreciate enough what we do have, but we're really a blessed land. That's the truth. But the truth as well is that our children do need people such as yourself with your expertise to come in and have some sort of intervention with regards of like this workshop that you're going to host. Can you tell us a little bit, give us some insight into what we can expect? I know it's going to be 7 days. It starts on the 17th. It continues until 23rd of September. You'll be going to different places in Trinidad and Tobago. But what can we expect from you? What are you going to deliver to Trinidad and Tobago that will impact on the lives of the children that you're going to, to do the workshops with?
The workshop is a work of art, in my opinion. We have one of the best motivators in the entire world. His name is Bert Oliva, and he has such a connection with the children that they feel the message right away. So what we've done is we very strategically have him teaching components on empowerment and leadership and self-confidence to boost up the children, really get them going, really get them connected, really get them into a really good energy state with lots of music and videos and activities. And then Valerie and I come in and we teach them about the awareness of the either sexual harassment, assault, or human trafficking, or whatever the social issues are in that community. We also look up and collaborate with the NGOs and the local authorities and the local help that the children can get there, so that we're not just giving them the information, but we're giving them a tool so that they can get some help, whether they're already experiencing it, or one of the greater things is to be aware so that you don't fall into those traps and endanger your life.
Right.
So we do teach them what are the indicators, what to watch out for, where to get that help. So we give them that information. It's a little bit of a shock and awe because you don't realize how simple it is to get caught up in something this dangerous.
Right.
But we also then do some breakthroughs, some really exciting things like walking on glass or bending steel or eating fire, just so that they can see that it's all really mind over matter in everything that you do in your life. So we prepare that breakthrough as well, and we invite anybody that's daring enough to take that step, to really want to make that change in their lives, to come up and do that and take a token home with them, if, for example, when they're doing the glass walk. Mm-hmm. And it's really exciting. It's very impactful. And then afterwards, we stay and we definitely collect on the hugs. And if they want autographs or pictures with us, or connect or get our social media information, we stay afterwards to make sure that they can connect with us. And we make sure that our team gets back to every single communication that we get from everyone around the world. Whether it takes us sometimes right away after tour, we have a big influx, but it takes us a couple of days to get back to them, but we get back to every single person that we was open.
Valerie, based on what based on what I'm hearing from you, I want to say that I really support your strategy, because it's really about the power of the mind and empowering oneself. And that is something that I do endorse. I do believe in that very strongly. And I do believe that it takes the individual to be powerful enough to make that change within themselves. That if you have a dream, it doesn't matter whether you're poor or not, or you have a dream, it can become a reality by working towards it, by being dedicated and committed. And of course, having people such as yourself to be able to connect and teach you the tools of really empowering yourself. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we especially Bert comes from a very, very poor neighborhood down here in South Florida. So he touches on that story so the children can understand that it's not just because we're Americans and we have such a great quality of life over here in the U.S. We have our struggles as well.
Yes.
But we believe in our organization that if we don't take our time to connect and teach the children these stories, these skills, then who's going to do it?
That's right.
Everybody's worried about food and education and shelter and the basic necessities that you need to live. But we're about working with the hearts and minds of the children. We believe that's a very important thing that sometimes, most of the time, gets neglected in the upbringing of our community children. So that's why we're dedicated to doing this, and it's very important to us to let them know that they're not alone. And the reason that we are coming into their country, into their town, into their school, is because their country cares. Their country is doing something. They're adults. They're leaders. There's people in their own country that care enough to bring someone like us to teach them these schools because they matter. A lot of these schools and how much they matter. And we would like to really get that message across to them.
That's a very good point that you've made, because our children do feel, those that are underprivileged do feel very neglected, unloved, uncared for. And that's why we have wonderful people. With me here at the television studio is, of course, the director for Touching a Life Foundation, and that's Indra, who is really the live wire in Trinidad that's really working extremely hard to put together this wonderful workshop that you guys will be attending. Indra?
Alexa, I'm so happy to have you on the set today with us. And I'm happy that you are actually being able to extend your workshop information to all of the stakeholders, in particular our sponsors. We are looking forward to getting quite a bit of assistance, and this will not be able to be effective if we do not get the help from sponsors. We are kindly asking Trinidad and Tobago sponsors of different businesses, schools, parents, anybody who feel that there's a need, and there is a need, for us to please get in touch with myself. And I can always give you my phone contact number so that you can let us know what contribution that you can make towards this effort. This is something that is very, very necessary, as Alexa has been letting you all know, the kind of experiences she would have had. And if someone didn't care enough, and like Alexa just said, she is a person who has dedicated, she and her team, dedicated themselves to coming out to different countries to help out the children, because they matter. They matter to us. We love you. We want to see you be someone better. We want to see you take your life and be able to take it into the dreams that you are aspiring for. We want for you to be the change for tomorrow. You are the catalyst for change. You, the children of tomorrow, are the catalyst for change. You will be our leaders, future leaders, and we're hoping that the day something should happen to any one of us in this team, that you all will be able to make contact with people like Alexa and her team, and bringing people to try to help. Now, everybody would want to ask the question, why bring in a team from abroad? But these people, like Alexa and her team, they have actually been dedicating themselves and their lives and their time to helping children in a meaningful way. They have made breakthroughs, and we are planning to do the same here. We want the children to understand. If we didn't care for you, or we didn't see the need for having these types of workshop, then we didn't have to do it.
I think what is important for our children and our citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to understand is when you've got a pain or you've got a cut, you go to a doctor. If you have a legal problem with land or divorce or whatever, you go to a lawyer. So now that we are having our problems with our children, social issues, we are bringing in people who are specialized, who have been around the world and they've been working with children. It's been a success in terms of liberation, in terms of getting our children to understand their value and who they are. This workshop is going to make a difference. So to Alexa, to you and your team out there in Miami, I want to thank you kindly for partnering with Trinidad and Tobago, more importantly with Indra Rupnarayan and her foundation, taking your time, your energy, your expertise to come and help and heal our children, give them the tools to work with for survival. We're looking forward to you coming on the 17th to the 23rd. I know that you're going to make a difference, and I thank you kindly for taking the time this morning off of your busy schedule to have this interview with us via the telephone and, of course, IETV. I wish you continued success in all of your endeavors, and I personally look forward to meeting you and your team when you come to Trinidad and Tobago. All the best, a great successful day to you and your team.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to getting over there and connecting with everyone. And what we believe is connecting as humans, the human connection, and that's what we're bringing to Trinidad. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. God bless.
The Human Connection, a world of awareness.